Yeah, so there's two different groups of traders overall. Hey guys, it's Sam and Jamma. I'm gonna record this. Welcome if you're on YouTube. But there's two types of traders really that I see overall. There's two different types, and I believe if you can define yourself as one or the other instead of open to both, I think it can really hurt you overall. All right. So on this NVIDIA chart, say right here we have this break of structure. Okay, we had the 800 level, and at the beginning of the day, we were waiting for that 800 level, which is this green line, to break to take our entry. We've got our traders that all they're looking for naturally is that rejection to take those puts. All right, and then we have this second group of traders, and all they're looking for is that break of structure to take calls. All right. Now, the problem with expecting one or the other, every double top and every triple top in the history of mankind breaks structure. We'll break above that triple top or we'll lose that double top and break down. All right? There's no such thing as double tops always getting resistance or always breaking through. So at those loss of structures, these major levels, these meta levels like this right here, okay? If all you're looking for is that break bullish into profitability on the call side, you have a predisposed bias to that chart. All right, let's look at on Tesla. If we go to the long-term chart, and in the beginning of the day, we're sitting here like today, right here, where we've got kind of this perfect area we've been sitting at. All right, and all we're looking for, let me delete everything on this chart so you guys can see what I'm talking about. All you're looking for when you chart at the beginning of the day today was the loss of this area. All right. Yesterday's low. And that's all you're looking for is the loss of that area. You're predetermined bearish. That's all there is to it. Boom. You missed out on a beautiful uptrend. And you're going to start having that self-fulfilling prophecy of expecting and jumping into a trade too quickly without confirmation. Whereas the people who say, okay, this is a major level, this is a major structural flip. We had resistance here. Now it's support, and are going to be open-minded to both trades on this are better off. I see way too many day traders that are like, I'm waiting for the bearish break of 160, and that's it. Just playing one side or another. Obviously, there's charts where you're only going to play one side or another. Like NVIDIA, I've been saying over and over and over again, every time the SPY breaks bullish, NVIDIA leads. NVIDIA is the number one, trade out there. It's been the most bullish, even in this pullback. We can see it on the daily chart. This is the day the whole world went to shit. But we could see how NVIDIA really was trying to hold those levels. So coming in with that kind of close-minded inference to your trading can hurt you. And one thing I'm noticing on Tesla right here is this. All right, keep an eye on this, guys. All right, over the last month or so, that's been resistance. Over a month, since about a month. So watch for that resistance here. So Tesla is actually getting pretty interesting right here. If we break and hold 170 on Tesla, we can really start to get some momentum behind us. So let's watch that. That's one I'm actually going to watch overall. Actually, I kind of like this one at the break of yesterday's high. So if we could break and hold, say 168 or so, we could have some interesting moves here on Tesla. It could be a really great swing trade. And if the market starts to turn back over bullish, I think Tesla does end up getting a nice pop there. And we could play up to 175 and then 183. That's really what I'm looking at today. As far as that Tesla swing, we held pretty strong yesterday. We held up very well from the earnings. I mean, it's a neutral candle. It's not a bearish candle. It's a spinner. We have a spinner here, which with the market as bearish as it was, I think Tesla did really well holding up. And today we're reclaiming that. What you want to see, we've got that inside candle. All right. We want to see today's inside candle close above that halfway market yesterday, which is right here. We want to see Tesla hold approximately, what's the mid-range of yesterday? Let's see. Yesterday's range was 157 to 167. We want to see Tesla hold 162 today. We don't want to close below 162. All right? So that is really what we're looking for, in my opinion, on Tesla specifically. So that is one swing trade little bonus I'm giving you on this video that I'm looking for. And again, entry, break and hold 168. I like this if the market starts to turn a little bit bullish. I'm also going to do a little bit of a recap of today's trades for a little bit of a video. And then I'll stop recording that and we'll go over some stuff in the Discord. I'm going to actually stop my stream on Twitter. Thank you guys all so much for following. And see y'all next time. Oh, it already ended. I'm tripping. Okay, never mind. So we are going to go over today's trades really quick, what I saw, what y'all missed, who's watching this on YouTube, and we'll go from there. So NVIDIA's one we made about 125% on today. Really, we were looking at that 800 level. And the thing with NVIDIA, guys, we had the 800 to 805. 805 was that pre-market high. That's really the level we were looking at to break and hold. Some people did come in on this box here. I wanted to break and hold that 805 just so we could have a good risk reward on the trade. As we came down and we had this retest, that was my ad. And as you could see, it bounced perfectly, even for a second chance entry here. And we pushed up to 825, $4 above our target. What I like about NVIDIA is every day it's been more bullish. It's the bullish outlier. As you can see today, half this market is red. We've got NVIDIA green. So that was by proxy the very first chart we looked at that we were going to go bullish on. Tesla's second trade we were watching today, we had predetermined our trend channel on Tesla here, our bull flag, which was very clean. And what I was personally looking for was the break in the hold of 163.50 for entry. A lot of people in the Discord, though, actually took this trade much earlier because they noticed, and I didn't even notice it, but they noticed that we had pulled back to the 50% retracement, which is right where we bounced at if we were to draw fibs from today's low to today's high. But as you can see, even if we got the later entry here, we had a perfect trade work out. And then our target range that we had predetermined, we had a measured move target. So as we measured our bull flag here from top to bottom, and we just slid that over from a bull flag here from top to bottom, and that gave us our target of approximately 165.12 or so, and we hit that perfectly. So that was the second trade setup we had today. Again, we pop in 15 minutes before the market opens and go over these trades, exactly what we're looking at here. That's a hard bounce for Meta, everybody, on that 25% retracement, everybody that's looking for a trade. If we could break back over 437.75, I like a trade here. So on Meta, we had drawn our fibs from yesterday's high to that relative low, not the wick low, the relative low from yesterday. And we had identified, we already had rejection once at the 25% retracement, almost to the penny. So we had identified that if we could break and hold 425, which was right about here, that we should have a really nice day trade up to that 25% retracement. What had happened is we came back and we retested it perfectly, as you can see. And then many people took this nice break. This was being its 1 day till expiration contracts. This move here was a good 300 to 400% move. So again, we had people in the Discord play Tesla for approximately 100%, NVIDIA for about 125%, and we had Meta with up to a 300% potential move. I'm not sure how many people in the Discord took that one. Finally, we had the SPY. Really, the only entry we really looked at was after this dip down here, that break back above with the hold of VWAP, which would be a trigger candle right about here for a nice 50% or so up to this area here. Again, thanks everybody for listening. That's just a little overview video of what trades we live traded today and what I'm looking at for a possible Tesla swing. Thanks, guys.